In this tutorial, I want to show you how we can open an image in Photoshop, because finally, at the end of the day, Lightroom has even though it's a great software, it has its limitations. We can only do so much in Lightroom, but what if we wish to add, magical effects, blending modes, filters, all sorts of stuff? We need Photoshop. So there must be a connection between Lightroom and Photoshop in case we wish to add more things to a picture and do different various artistic effects. So let's see how we can open an image in Photoshop. I have this image of the Eiffel Tower, and what I can do is just hover over the image in the film strip and then hit Control. And when I hit Control, this panel opens. Now I have to look under Edit In. So I want to select Edit in Adobe Photoshop CS6 is my version. And then this window appears. And it gives me several options. I want to choose the first one because the first one, which says Edit a copy with Lightroom adjustments, means that when I make changes and I save my changes, it's going to save a new image of the Eiffel Tower for me, and it will not destroy this existing one in Lightroom. So that's what I want. I want to keep both. So let me go ahead and hit Edit, and my picture of the Eiffel Tower will open in Photoshop, and here I can make my changes. So let's say I want to add, for instance, like a gradient color over this image. I'll create a new layer. Obviously, every single thing I'm doing now, I will cover in detail when it's time for Photoshop. But right now, I just want to show you that I can do something like really quick, just to make a change. So on a new layer, I'm going to apply a gradient of a turquoise to an orange, and then change it and blend this gradient with the color, the different colors of the Eiffel Tower, which happen to be on the layer underneath. So while I'm on this layer, I will change the blending mode, let's say to screen, or perhaps to multiply. Okay, this works fine. And then I can add a new layer and write something using the type tool, something like J'aime Paris. Okay, and then give it a big font size. This means I love Paris. Okay, and then color it white and place it right here, perhaps not on a single line. Okay, let's fix the all right, this is good. Now, let's say we're happy with what we've done and we want to save this. So we can go ahead and just hit Command S, and the edit is saved. Command S stands for File, Save. Now let me see what happened inside of Lightroom. If I go back to my library, I expect to see my original image of the Eiffel Tower, which is right here, and the new image right here. So this is great because I was able to preserve my real image, and I have a new one, which is the one to which I made changes in Photoshop with this blending mode of the gradient and then this phrase in French. The other beauty of this is that now that I made my change to the new edit in Photoshop and I saved it, a new copy of this has been created in my hard drive within the folder where this Eiffel Tower resides. So let me show you if that's indeed the case. This is, again, remember, my umbrella folder, and it contains my various folders. The Eiffel Tower is within Europe sites, and this is my original Paris picture, and then this is the edit. It says Paris-edit. So this is great because I made changes in Photoshop and I saved, and then I kept my original image, but I also have a new file containing the new changes saved within Lightroom and as a new picture inside of my hard drive.